Keep up to date everywhere. News Talk 820 WBAP.
In the WBAP newsroom,
Dr. Alex Del Carmen, kind enough to carve out a couple of minutes for us. He runs the School of Criminology, Criminal Justice, and Strategic Studies at Tarleton State University. And we like to lean on him in times like this. After that shooting in Fort Lauderdale on Friday, we start to reassess things here locally. I think I know the answer to this, unfortunately, Alex, but could a shooting like that occur at DFW?
You know, I mean, it's entirely possible that it actually happens, but I'm really confident in all the security measures that we have at DFW Airport. I work with a lot of law enforcement folks there, and I can tell you they are ready to go, and they're incredibly proactive in what they do.
But you think about it, a guy who has checked baggage, picks it up in baggage claim, able to grab his pistol out of that checked bag. I'm not so sure what at DFW would stop him.
That's exactly right. And so we have to actually go back to the drafting board and figure out what are the ways that we can actually prevent something like that from happening, not only at the DFW airport, but any airport in the United States. And the reality is we can't stop people from coming in to the airport to greet loved ones or to say goodbye to others. And at the end of the day, you know, it's a vulnerability versus what security measures we want to have in place. So we have to ask the question, how inconvenient do we want to be in order to be able to be protected?
There has been a call by some to actually have screening outside of the airport, obviously, even for folks who are coming in to meet friends and family at baggage claim. That would have done no good here, though, right?
It would have done no good, but at the same time, I tell you, I fly out all the time, and one of the things that I notice is people just complain all day long about TSA, the lines, how long they have to go through that. So we have to really pony up and figure out, look, if we're going to go out there and be secure and implement these thousands of dollars or perhaps even $1 million measurements to secure the airports, we have to be inconvenient at some point when we go out there to the airport, even though we may not be flying out.
Is the bigger story here, Alex, the fact that the FBI just dropped the ball?
I don't know if the FBI dropped the ball. Look, constitutionally, the FBI can't really do much. I mean, they just can't. You know, somebody walks into the FBI office and says that the CIA is planning all sorts of things in their head to watch ISIS video. When the FBI is constrained by the U.S. Constitution, I mean, they can't just say, look, I'm going to lock you up and send you out to a mental facility because you don't look right. I mean, they don't have the capability of doing that, and constitutionally, they can't.
And
so at the end of the day,
constitutionally, they couldn't keep his gun longer or not allow him to have one?
Well, I think, you know, you would have to go to court. You would have to present all sorts of evidence. You have to have medical individuals that are going to come out of the record and say that this person was not qualified to hold a gun. I mean, that takes a process. It takes money. It takes interest.
Was he pressuring to get that gun back, by the way? I don't know that we've heard that, have we?
I don't think that we actually know at this point. But what we do know is the fact that this guy was giving off signals that he wasn't well leading up to the event in Fort Lauderdale. And so, unfortunately, I think society dropped the ball more so than law enforcement.
Yeah, we got to do that.
All right, there you go. Alex Del Carmen joining us right now from Tarleton. We always appreciate the time and the update.
new surveillance video shows the moment Iraq war veteran Esteban Santiago pulled a gun from his waistband and began shooting people at a Florida airport Friday. Correspondent Rachel Crane has more.
It all happens in an instant. Travelers casually walking through the baggage claim area of Terminal 2 when suddenly shots ring out. A security camera capturing 26-year-old Esteban Santiago wearing a blue shirt strolling alongside travelers. Then he suddenly pulls a gun from his waistband, opening fire. People scramble to take cover as the shooter begins his deadly rampage.
He never spoke. He just walked along, pow, 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 just like that, and emptied the full magazine.
Airports across the country are beefing up security after the attack in Florida. Tarleton Criminology professor Alex Del Carmen tells us that it's a delicate balance between convenience and security.
People just complain all day long about TSA, the lines, how long they have to go through that. So we have to really pony up and figure out, look, if we're going to go out there and be secure, we have to be inconvenient at some point.
New restrictions have been put in place after virtually every attack since 9/11, including requiring passengers to remove their shoes and limiting what can be in their carry-on bags. Experts say public areas like the baggage claim remain vulnerable because a lot of the focus is on flight safety.